Hello and welcome to our Getting Results video series. My name is Chris Barker and I am the Project Manager for Results Software. Today's lesson is understanding the 4 default views related to measures. Let's go ahead and get started by going to My Data. Anytime you're in a group of measures related, regardless of whether it's my data, my groups, our map, our priorities, you will always have 4 options. The 4 options are list, chart, summary, and detail. So once you learn the one set of pathways, you learn them in all sets for the measures. So in the list view, you'll see some information. You see the current status. Okay, I have one green and one red. I see the measure code, measure name, and what part of the organization or what map is this measure related to. Over here, I see a trend line, or another word is spark line. It will show you the last 20 data points, as well as call out the high and the low with the little dots, the last data value, and who owns the measure. So in the first measure, I am the data steward, and in the second one, I am the measure owner. Let's go ahead and take a look at chart view. Okay, when I'm in the chart view, I get some additional information. I can see the calculation. Okay, I have the date range of my chart down below. You see that you can hover over the bars and actually see the data values with the dates. You'll see the person's, the measure owner's name, as well as the last data value. This box here is also where you'll see some comments. We encourage all measure owners to put in comments about their data. Okay. You'll see that when I'm in this small chart view here, I now have an additional tab where I can go ahead and print. So if I were to hit the print button, I would get a PDF. 2 pages, 1 measure per page. It will print all this information here, owner, the data values, the comments as well. Very handy if you have a huddle board and you want to print. All right, let's go into the summary view. Okay, again, I am just in my data and I only own 2 measures, so I'm getting a quick summary of those 2 measures. I see that I also have the option to show my measures in yellow as well as black, meaning that my measures do not have any data, or my measures do have data, but I have not defined the red, yellow, and green. I can also go to the detail view of my measures and get a different view of the particular group of measures that I'm in. I see that measure code, measure names, okay, owner, last date, current value, status, next due date, and days remaining. This days remaining is very helpful to understand if any of my measures are overdue. I also have the ability to sort and filter my list, so I can search on any keyword. So if I only wanted to look at the green measures, I can do that. If I only wanted to look at something related to one of the keywords in the measure names, I can filter there. I can also filter on a particular measure owner's name if I only wanted to pull Dan's measures up. Okay, you'll see that you have the ability to copy and paste into, say, a Word document, PowerPoint. I can move this list of measures over to a CSV, another database program, or I can download this information here, this table, into an Excel document. Okay. Although I only have 2 measures, this isn't quite as hard to digest it, but imagine if I was in all maps, okay, and I was looking at, say, a longer list of measures, it is more helpful to be able to sort and filter down, such as I just want to send that run measure. And perhaps you'll notice here that both of these are in blue. That means they're clickable. So if I wanted to send Dan an email, I simply click on Dan's name. It pre-populates here with the measure name, and I can send Dan a question. I can also go look at the chart right from this screen. Okay, and I have the ability also to adjust the time range for this chart. Okay. Those are the 4 basic views for all measure. I hope you have found that helpful, and we encourage you to learn more through the other videos. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I can be reached at cbarker@mathingenuity.com. Thank you for viewing our video series.